Inner journey. For the background to be in active mode or illuminated state, inner journey has to be started. Unless and otherwise this inner journey starts, the background will not be illuminated, and the background is unlimited and infinite. It is like moving in dark with the torch. The more powerful is the torch, the more you see. Seeing is directly proportional to area of light. Like in night, when the power goes off, you don't see anything in the room. You see nothing, since it is dark. It does not mean that there is nothing. There are many things, but you are unable to see. And once lights are illuminated, you will see clearly all the things present. Normally, we live till mind, but when the mind starts making us stressful, fearful, and worrying, then we turn towards some guru or God, because even after applying full mind, our problems are not resolved. We feel disheartened and helpless. Then we look for something which can give us peace and inner comfort. This peace can come only when we go beyond the vicinity of mind. When we can utilize mind, currently mind is utilizing us. To reach at this level, the background of mind needs to be illuminated so that we are above mind, so that we use mind instead of being used by the mind. Mind is essential for living. It is an essential part of life. We cannot live without mind, thus we don't have to curse it or make it stressful, we have to love it. The background of mind needs to be illuminated so that we can see clearly and use our mind optimally like a tool as and when required. When not required, we can turn it off for a while so that it is always fresh and new. Majority keeps it on even when it is not required. In this case, the mind becomes tiring and worrisome, due to which many land up in depression too. Now, how to illuminate the background? How to go above the mind? Which is the entity which is above mind? Anything which is related with I or ego is in the field of mind. To understand the entity which is above mind, we have to first understand the field of mind, and anything outside this field is the background of mind. For example, the background of moon or sun is space, the background of noise is silence. Similarly, the background of mind is eternal. When the background is illuminated, we can see and watch the mind, because now we are above the mind. Now, how to reach at this stage is the question. In order to be at this stage where the background is illuminated, we need to understand various things before we move further. Some are being discussed below. What is peace? When noise stops, there is peace. When our mind is in application mode, we are using it as scientists, musicians, painters, etc. There is work of creativity. Although an individual is doing it, but creativity is always an eternal energy. In this mode, we forget about ourselves, and there is a flow of intelligence through our mind. In this mode, there is joy and ecstasy, there is love, there is peace. But when the mind is in I mode, then there is tension and worry, there is fear, there is anger. Say, I want to reach my office in half an hour. I am in hurry, so what will happen? All other vehicles coming in front of my vehicle, I will shout at auto, taxi, rickshaw persons because they are coming in between my way, my want. As in this mode, the primary aim is to fulfill the want of I or ego. Mind is using us, not individual using mind. There is a total wastage of vital energy in anger. Peace is when mind is not in I or ego mode, but it is in eternal mode. All noise is created and destroyed in the background of peace. Peace is the witness of noise. Once peace is there, we can understand noise, but if we are in noise, we can never understand peace. Peace is the understanding of noise. What is effortlessness? Work done to achieve the set target of mind is effort. If I have to make money, I have to do effort. To earn our livelihood, we make effort. If I have to achieve anything in life, I have to do effort. If I have to become a singer, I have to do effort. But in case I have to excel in my singing, then in that case, it has to be effortless singing. The effort becomes effortless when the mind goes in the eternal mode. It is under effort when the mind is operating in I or ego mode. During any work of creativity, the mind is operating in the eternal mode, and in this mode, you don't feel exhausted because you are effortless and all your effort is effortless. There is no friction or tension. You are not struggling to achieve something, rather, you are enjoying what you are doing. There is no pressure of any target achieving. Mind is not split into thought and actual. There is absolutely no tension in mind. Mind is in harmony. There is flow of intelligence through our mind. In this mode, there is joy and ecstasy. There is love, there is peace, there is effortlessness. What is detachment? To understand attachment is detachment. When the mind is attached to something, the machinery of mind creates fear and tension. This is fear and tension of detachment since the mind has established attachment with something. Attachment can be towards money, parents, children, or anything else. When we are attached to our child, then that attachment does not allow us to see our child as he or she is. Many times this attachment becomes the hindrance to the child's development. We pay more attention to the child's convenience rather than his or her performance. The result is we feel sad and depressed when things move against our expectations. Everything in the world is impermanent, thus, the more we are attached, more is the fear of losing it. Attachment itself means that the mind is operating in I or ego mode, not in eternal mode. When we are not attached to the result in our day-to-day life, we don't feel any tension or pressure. And when we are attached to the result, we feel otherwise. There is restlessness, there is fear. Thus, attachment of any kind leads to tension and fear, whereas detachment makes you free and peaceful. Mind is attached to want of I, and entire day and night it makes all kind of drama to safeguard this want of I. But once the background is illuminated, attachment vanishes. There is detachment. We forget about ourselves and there is flow of intelligence through our mind. We feel relaxed, there is joy and ecstasy. There is peace, there is harmony, and there is detachment.